Hi, YouTubies! Oh, it's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hi, how are you doing? All right, so now that we have celebrated old What's Her Nuts dropping all the copyright strikes. Well, she didn't really drop the copyright strikes, she just like didn't follow through on the next part. But since old Chickens by the Lake, Chickens by the failed copyright strikes, no longer has copyright strikes on my channel, and we celebrated.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
If Amber can edit on the toilet, one could watch Zach while on the toilet. The Zach 11 stinky poo.
Jamie, thanks for the 100 bits. It's true. It's true. You can watch me on the toilet. Why not? What was I saying? Oh, well, we're gonna return to the Dollar Tree drama. I think this might be the conclusion. I haven't seen
Love,
any.
love my cream of wheat.
Celebration dance. Stinky cheese, 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 stinky.
Stinky! Thanks so much for those bits as well, Vintage Chunker. Appreciate it as always. I don't think I've seen any additional stuff from Anna. And Marina, I will say, Marina left some comments on my video. I tried to go locate them before we got started today, and I honestly couldn't find them. I saw them, I saw them back before we took, well, it was probably while stuff with Judy was happening this weekend at some point. I had pulled up YouTube briefly, like my YouTube studio briefly, and saw comments. And I haven't been able I haven't been able to find it since. So sorry, I've had like a cough for a second, so I apologize if every once in a while I cough. Oh yeah, there was one where she offered condolences about Judy. I did see that. And then also, you know what? I will say Karen, K is for Karen, sent me an email. I just like can't respond to everybody. It has nothing to do with it being Karen, so I didn't, if Karen's watching, I didn't reply because I just like can't reply to everybody. But I did think it was very nice that Karen sent me an email sending her condolences as well about Judy. Anyways, I haven't seen any additional drama from any of the girlies after all of this, but I think it is fair that since I covered all the things that Anna had to say about Marina, that it's fair that as a community we watch. I know a lot of y'all have already watched Marina's video, but I think it's fair as a community that I watch at the very least, and y'all watch with me to hear Marina's side of the story. Because I did tell, there were some people that were like, I would say nobody's asked me to pick sides, but there have been people who have asked me what my thoughts were about it. And I was like, well, I want to, like, I haven't even had a chance to watch everything to have any final thoughts. You know, where it stands now, based on what Anna has showed, I do think that the email Marina sent to Lisa was kind of wild, a little unhinged, maybe not helpful to her case. But also there's just so much of the stuff from Anna that like the whole entire problem is that we can't even fact check a lot of this stuff because she took down all of the cousin chats, um and like those cousin chats in particular happened before I was ever watching Anna and Karen in that way, right? So like I wasn't around. Marsha in the chat said, I think Marsha in the chat said that she was present for the missing live stream cousin chat situation type of deal. So that's maybe helpful. I know that there's been a few people in the comments that said they were around for it. I'm inclined to believe that, like, you know, there's probably at least some truth to Marina thinking that, like, Anna was coming for her nonprofit and saying a lot of hateful things about her. Oh, FYI, Zach, in this video, her teenage son is shown from 13:50 to 14 minutes if you want to avoid it. Yes, we will do our best to remember to avoid it. Yes. I'm 100% Team Marina, but just FYI, besties, this video does get to like 5 bacons level of intensity. If you're new and you don't know, we have a safe word, or we haven't used it in a while. But we do have a safe word that's 6 bacons if things just are a little too uncomfy. But 5 bacons isn't quite there. I think I might also, I don't know how fast she talks, but this is like a 30-minute long video. So I might put her at 1.5, but we'll adjust as we go. I just like, I don't know, it's a very long video. But obviously I want to hear all the tea. So, yeah, I think that's everything. If you need like a refresher and you're watching on the replay, just go watch my last 2 videos about this. Or really even just my last video, I think, where I reacted to Anna, and that might be a good refresher. Okay? Alright. Alright, so, chat. If you're here and you're ready and you want to watch, go ahead and put the 69s in the chat. And we'll get to. Okay? Alright. Marsha in the chat says, I started it, no kidding, and I wanted to know who Marina was, and I did know her and Karen just was talking about how some creators don't donate, not Marina. Okay. We're here and some of us are even queer. I love to see that. Have you started recording? I surely did. I surely did. We've been recording for 7 minutes. We've been recording for all 7 minutes. Okay. Alright. We got the sound. I can adjust volumes and stuff if she's too loud, too quiet. Well, really if she's too loud, because I think everything's at its max right now. I think we got it all the way turned up everywhere. They was not talking about her, but that girl she was with. Oh, they were talking about what's her nuts? Michelle P. Was that her name? Michelle P. That's what Marsha in the chat says. Alright, let's get to.
Hi guys. I'm actually in the car with my son. We just went to the dentist. I literally am beyond upset about, once again.
It is kind of, I will say, and I don't know, maybe this is the unhinged stuff that y'all are talking about, but it does feel a little unhinged to be like, we just went to the dentist and I have to film this video right now and my son is still in the car. Like, was there not any other time that you could do this? I do just wonder about that.
Being dragged into something that has nothing to do with my YouTube channel. Now, for those of you who are aware of the content creator who has put my name out there not once, not twice, but 3 times, it's called doxing and it is illegal. Number 1, I did apply for
doxing, like the doxing, like the wiener dog doxing. I will say, just to be clear, that Anna did in fact put Marina's like full legal name and her business in terms of like applying for disability and things like that in the comments of my channel. And I did delete that comment because I felt like that was a lot. Like, I was like, we're not trying to put this woman's info on blast like that in my comment section.
For Social Security disability. I was in an abusive relationship. Sadly, my son is right here, and it's not something I love to talk about, but I'm not going to let someone destroy what I've worked so hard for. It's just amazing to me that every time this channel starts to flourish, how this person chooses to do this. I have nothing to do with this person anymore. I am not involved with her. I am going to, in the links down below, link another content creator who actually reacts to...
I think that's me. I think in the oh, yep. Yep. Yeah, those are all 3 links to my channel. to videos on my channel. Wait, what does she say down here? This is not a place of chaos. People can use their minds to see what truly has occurred here. The link to another content creator that tried to make sense of her senseless bullying is a place to start. I have not named names because I respect people. Putting my last name and private business out to the public is illegal. And the definition of a bully, those who want to see will see how she twists the truth to suit her needs. Marina. Go see the truth before you cast judgment. Thank you. So there you go. There you go. And then she linked to like 3 videos that I've made.
Videos because of the crazy stuff that people do on YouTube. I don't get myself involved in anything. I'm going to make this really clear one more time because the bully is not me, honey. The bully is you.
Honey.
Stop looking everywhere for the answer and think about it a minute. You've done this.
I do love a sassy honey. I do love a sassy honey.
You've done this, and you know who you are. I applied for Social Security disability. You saying that I have 3 names. You keep creating all of these questions, but my original issue was when this woman who emailed you and you decided to disclose my personal information on your chat with your cousin instead of just reaching out to me via email, which I had done a video a long time ago, making it really clear how disgusted I was and sad that I was, that instead of you lifting people up, you were pushing them down. I haven't bullied you. I made those comments in a place where they belonged because you have no right to post my private information. You have no right to do that. If I emailed someone a conversation, that's my business. It's a private email. The fact that you have become aware of an email is neither here nor there to me.
Is that the Lisa email though? Is that the Lisa email? I don't think anything about the Lisa email was doxing, because at most they gave out the email that Marina has available publicly on her channel. But I am like, girl, that email was kind of crazy. that email, I wish she hadn't sent that email, because that's the only like decent point that Anna had. If we're being honest. I love how she made cousin a dirty word. I think it sounds like a dirty word because I think, just like many of us, Marina's not entirely sure that they're even cousins. Like, I'm not entirely sure that Anna and Karen are cousins. Maybe somebody can clear that up. I think, actually, maybe one of them did clear it up in an email to me once upon a time, but I honestly can't remember. They don't give me biological cousin vibes. It seems like we're calling each other cousins because like we're like family, you know? I don't know. Girls, I don't know.
You didn't go on my channel and commit slander. I didn't call you names. I am just making it very clear that you do not have the right to say things about me and my legal rights. If you want someone to investigate your background, good for you, but I don't really have anything to hide. I spent 11 years in court fighting for my son. That is what I did. During that time, I did apply for disability.
Yeah, if you forgot, one of Anna's points was that Marina is like a serial lawsuit something or another. Like she files a lot of lawsuits over and over and over again. Where she stopped on girl, I don't have any idea where she stopped. Again, I don't know why she had to like do this video in this moment. Like, I feel like if they are in a situation type of deal where like, you know, this just really had to get out, like they could have waited till she was at home or somewhere else. I don't understand why she had to do all this right here. But anyways, Anna was saying that Marina is like a serial lawsuit filer, as in she like just files them over and over and over again. She's litigious. Yes, that word, litigious. Although I don't think Anna used that word. Litigious is a great word. But also that's wild though if the court appearances and court cases that Anna is talking about is like Marina having a court case with like whoever was like abusive towards her or whatever. That would be wild. That would be kind of crazy. And you already know that I think it's like wild that Anna's out here like questioning Marina's credibility when it comes to disability, because like people really think that especially I assume people like Anna and people who are preppers and hoarders and things like that, you know, I could see why they would be like, oh, all of these people getting disability benefits from the government don't deserve them, or kinds of things. Anna didn't say that explicitly, but like it gives that energy when she's out here questioning the legitimacy of Marina needing disability support and things like that. And I think that that's just like really fucked up. Especially if you go through the process and you get denied, it's probably really frustrating as a person with a disability, I would imagine. You know? So I think Marina's getting ready to talk a little bit about that too, it sounds like.
It was debilitating to go to court and face the man who had abused me. I don't have to explain that to the whole world,
Sure.
but I'm not afraid to do it. I do it every day. I help women leave abusers. And you're a bully. You're a bully. You are a mean bully. And you're not going to defeat me because I didn't hurt you. All I did was start a YouTube channel so I could do something good in the world, so that I could continue to feel good when my husband got sick. I'm a human being. I don't try to be anything other than who I am. When the woman who you're claiming I said was a hacker then said I asked her for things that I couldn't find, if I can't find something in the Dollar Tree, I'll go to where it is. It's not that big a deal. I travel, I get into this car, and I take my butt wherever I need to go to do what I need to do.
You know what is interesting about her saying that she'll travel? I was just looking at her videos today. Does she really go to Birmingham? She said, discover your Dollar Tree road trip vacation shopping spot. And then it says Birmingham, Alabama. Does she really travel around the country to go to Dollar Trees? I only ever see one other person do that. And maybe I'm just not deep enough in the Dollar Tree community. I've only seen one other person do that, and that was old Lemonade Mom, who we haven't talked about in a while. But old Lemonade Mom, once upon a time, traveled all the way to whichever one of the Carolinas that 50 Shades of Mom used to live in before 50 Shades of Mom moved to Texas, which is the state that Vanessa Lemonade Mom lives in. And I think in general, Vanessa also just went to see Kira, but they made it a point to go to the Dollar Tree while they were together. And I was just like, but also like, sure, why not? Why not go to like one of your favorite stores while you're vacationing and see what other stores have to offer, or what other areas and regions of the country have to offer? I'm sorry, that's so besides the point.
Because I do travel all over the place for what I do anyway. And the Dollar Tree is my happy place. Dollar Tree YouTube haulers were my happy place once. Your channel was a happy place. You made that different because you decided to lay judgments. You don't know. First of all, the people that you claim that I had issue with, or that you had issue with, you made it really clear that you had nothing against me, but that you had a problem with the people that I associated with a long time ago. Now you have an issue with me. Make up your mind. The lady who emailed you emailed several YouTubers claiming that I had asked her for things, taken advantage of her. She was part of my mean girl community that you're talking about. What mean girl? The people that are in my community are the sweetest women. I encourage women to empower themselves in many walks of life. I have separated myself from most of the other YouTube channels because they have that hacker on their channel. I know the woman is a hacker.
I need the proof and evidence that some woman who is known for shopping at the Dollar Tree is also somehow smart enough to hack computers. I'm sorry, I haven't met a single Dollar Tree haul person that I believe has the capacity to know how to hack anything. I really don't. And that's with the most love and respect. I watch so much Dollar Tree content. Like, love watching Dollar Tree content. I'm just not convinced that any of these folks could, like, I don't know, maybe Michelle P is a hacker. Did somebody tell me what Michelle P's... Is her channel just Michelle P? Michelle P Dollar Tree? Like, who is this hacker girly? Well, here's Anna's video. That's the one I'm looking for. I used to watch Pretty and Flawed all the time. I wonder why I stopped watching her. I just kind of fell off. Who's Michelle P? Wavy Waves? Wavy Waves Dollar Tree. Well, that's Wavy Cakes. I don't think Wavy Cakes is who I'm looking for. I don't... Y'all gotta get better names. Why can I not search for you and just find you? Like, oh, not Dogman talks about breaking up with Graveyard Girl. What? Why is that popping up? Oh, not the acne videos. I just want to find Wavy Waves. I don't know if Dogman and Bunny broke up, but that's what that video was claiming. I'll have to go watch that. Wait, let me get back to that. Oh, not the acne video again. Let's see. Save to watch later. By this Michaela Vanity person. I'll have to go. It's from a month ago. She doesn't... Anytime I click on a Graveyard Girl video, she's not really ever talking about Dogman these days. Zach, if it pops up in your recommended, you definitely watch it. I used to watch acne, like, videos. I loved Dr. Pimple Popper back in the day. Well, somebody's gonna have to link me to Wavy Waves somewhere later so I can go make a judgment on whether or not she's a hacker. I feel like we do need to see what she's got to offer.
Because somebody had her come to my house. Somebody had her come to do those things to me. And my channel has been hacked quite a few times with proof from YouTube. But I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, I never put your private information public. Now you're saying I have 3 names. My son's father has a last name. My husband has a last name, and I was born with one. See that? That's 3. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. But you like to create something to make content with. Take your ass to the Dollar Tree and put up a hole. That's what we're here for.
Ooh, she got me. She got me there. She said, you want to make content, get your ass down to the Dollar Tree and post a haul. You want content? That's your content. You don't need to bring me into this. You don't need to bring me into this, which I do want to just remind you all that, like, Anna tried to present it as though Marina started this all up again. If anybody started it all up again, in all honesty, it's probably me. Because I made a video about, but not even that really, because I was reacting to the video about friendship that Anna made, and Anna acknowledges that video about friendship was about her, and then Anna got mad because Marina commented on it. So I didn't start this. Anna did.
I'm not here for this crap. That's not what my happy place is about. But I'm not going to let anybody take my well-earned spot anymore, because I respectfully tried to do a live the last time and give you the space to think about the fact that all I had an issue with was the fact that you chose to read out loud lies that someone emailed you that did not have a content creator channel. I am also a creator here on YouTube, and I put content out. And just like if you have someone that you work in a cubicle next to at your job, you can have the common decency to speak to them like a human being and reach out to them and resolve an issue with them. You should have reached out to me and discussed with me what this person who you claim emailed you was saying to you.
We're not colleagues like that. Certainly that is an option that she could have done. That certainly is an option that she could have done, but that's not really how YouTube works. Like, I'm not working in a cubicle next to you. I'm on the other side of the country from you. I don't necessarily owe you anything. Although I do think it would be nice to, send an email. You can chat it out. I definitely think that would be appropriate, but I think if that's the expectation you have, that's probably not realistic.
about me. Now you're saying that I'm the liar. First of all, in your video, you did say that you had 6 storage units full of food and that people should hide their food in places other than their homes because bad times are coming. I used to listen to what you had to say, but when I heard that,
she has said that before. And I don't know specifically the thing about 6 storage units, but Anna has said things like, I'm not going to tell you where I have my food stored because I don't want you all to come take it.
Love
I don't want to
wheat,
do
wheat.
this, that, the other.
Marina felt bad for Lisa because it sounded like the video was about her and reached out and used word alliance because she felt like Lisa needed support.
Gretchen, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. I am inclined to believe that as well. Like, I think that that's probably at least where some of the intention came from. I think the word alliance was weird, but I think like many of us thought that video was about Lisa because, well, Anna is horrible at vague booking. But yeah, I think using the word alliance was weird because that makes it sound like, oh, we're teaming up. Maybe that's just because I watched too much Survivor. But yeah.
I couldn't follow your community anymore. I don't believe that. I don't believe that we have to become greedy and afraid of our neighbors. Because I was raised to share. If I have a cookie and my neighbor is hungry, I share that cookie with my neighbor. I don't hoard the cookie and put it in a storage unit. I'm not like that. And I don't respect that behavior. And whatever little crumbs I get, I try to share with whoever I have to share it with. Those of you who believe that this woman is telling the truth don't belong in this community anyway. And I don't care. But
She said you're not welcome. She said, you are my neighbor, but if you believe this woman, you're not here in my community. Marina, would you still share your cookie crumbs with people who believe Anna?
Not going to let this content creator who has lots of dreamers in her world dream that I am that person.
That is what Anna calls her followers. She calls them dreamers. Oh my god. Anna threw that out to everybody she don't like just so they'd all think it was them, because bitch, it was all of them. She's shady as fuck. No, that was like the Dollar Tree mafia mob princess attitude of it all. She was like, I'm purposely not saying who it is because I want all of you to be scared. That was my take on it. Like, she intentionally didn't say anything because she's trying to be like, you think this is about you? It probably is. Watch yourself. Ashley Renee, thanks so much for 7 months of subscribing. I appreciate it.
I survived domestic violence, and that's why I do what I do. I went through a lot of hardship when my husband wasn't well. The woman who showed up to my house, I didn't ask her to bring me those things. She got my address because I was in distress. And I gave her the address because I could not. It was a very crazy day, and I went over it in a live that I did. And it's labeled WTF under my live streams because I don't take my lives down. I don't talk shit about people 1 minute and then remove my content off of YouTube so that I don't get a dachshund strike because I don't disrespect humans. But I also do not allow them to disrespect me. But I damn well will disrespect you when you think that you have a right to put my private information anywhere because it's all fun and games until a crazy person shows up at my door again. I have a child to protect.
Okay, well, I will say, well, let's start out with the obvious great moment that just happened. I don't delete my lives like some people, Anna. Which I do just think is so crazy. Like, Anna can solve all of this.
Wheat.
So many shots fired.
So many. Thanks for the bits, Lizzie. Anna can solve all of this if she just put those lies up. You know, we can see exactly what it was that Anna had to say about Marina. You know, we could find out so much about what she had to say back then. We could solve it all. When I first joined the Zachary Michael Twitchverse, the first mention of Anna I remember is Zach talking about Anna not liking them calling her only in my wet dreams, and that was all I really needed to know about her, apparently. Yeah, I mean, she did say that, and I have not called her that since. I don't know. I'm fine to, like, call people what they want to be called if they indicate they have a problem with it. The other thing I was gonna say though is that this piece about this Michelle P woman showing up at her home, and it sounds like Marina gave her address, but maybe only did it because she was in distress and she wasn't thinking clearly. I don't know. The more and more I hear about Miss Michelle P, the more I need to know. I need to know so much more about this woman. So if you're watching on the YouTubies or you got the information, if you got the link to her channel, I'd love to see it. I heard that there's two Michelles, a friend of hers and then the hacker. They're both named Michelle. And that's on top of Chickens by the Lake Michelle, who has nothing to do with this situation. Oh, there's two Michelles. Marina thought she was giving her address to the good Michelle, but it was actually the bad Michelle. Oh, the plot fucking thickens. The plot fucking thickens. Oh my god.
A family to protect, and I have my husband's well-being to protect, and nobody's gonna cause drama in my life anymore when they don't matter to me. You don't matter to me. I'm done with you. You want to keep talking about me? Talk about me. But the only reason you're doing it, you said that I don't matter to you, and the only reason you're talking about me is because, once again, I worked my ass off to get my channel back to where it should be.
Well, to some extent, she does matter to you, because you did create a 27-minute, 26-second long video about her. It is real. I will say, I've been thinking about this. I mean, I've thought about this a lot in regards to myself, to Amber Lynn, to YouTubers in general. I was even listening to some like Peter Mon videos recently. I love Peter. He's so sweet. He sent me a text message about Judy. Very kind, loving. He's posted a lot lately about his haters. And I will listen and talk about whatever. But I do think often about like the power that people give their haters. And I think like in Peter's case, he just really wants to like hear people out and like give them the benefit of the doubt and hear where they're coming from. But the reality is that they just feed off of him giving them attention. And I think about that in this situation too, is like Marina also probably could have just not addressed this and probably would have been just fine. You know, like Marina probably could have kept going on with her life and been okay. Which Michelle's Chickens Michelle? Chickens by the Lake Michelle is not involved in this at all. She just happens to be named Michelle. And on top of that, I just don't think that any of this was so important that she had to film all this with her son in the car, you know?
And if you think that what you're going to do is going to wreck me again, well, honey, I'm going to get up and I'm going to build it back up again. Because I do leave my house. I do take my ass to all the Dollar Trees and I show people what's in the Dollar Tree. That's all this is. And I show people what's in the stores. I'm not here to talk about anything political. I don't care about anybody that I don't care about. I just share what I want to share about my friends that are not mean girls. They are sweet, kind survivors of all types, and they're here to stay.
I'm a survivor. If y'all weren't watching the live stream and you're watching the replay, you missed me do a wonderful rendition of Reba McEntire's I'm a Survivor. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
And there doesn't need to be a war, because like so many people that I am friends with believe that there is plenty of space for everyone here. There's space for what you do here. There's space for what the other content creator, Zachary, does, where he reacts to the crazy stuff that we end up talking about on YouTube. There's space for everyone. There's space for all those immigrants that you were talking about the other day in your video. There's space for everyone. And
gagged her a bit. 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 Let's fucking go, Marina. Gagged her a bit. Gagged her a bit. I will say, also, Lisa from Lisa's Halls has repeatedly posted the same sentiments, that there is room for everybody on the YouTubies. You know, there's room for Marina and Anna to both have some Dollar Tree hauls. And honestly, if they just stuck to the old Dollar Tree hauls, we might not be in this place. You know, maybe if Anna just stuck to Dollar Tree hauls and not doing cousin chats, not talking about lasers coming from the sky, not talking about immigrants, not talking about so many things, maybe we wouldn't be in this place, you know? Sorry for bringing out the slug, the ASMR slug. My apologies.
Everyone has a right to pursue their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Everyone has that right. You're not going to break me. I'm not a bully because I'm not talking about you. If I send someone a private email and if I'm trying to explain to someone, please don't include me in this, or please don't involve me with this person, that's my right. I don't want to be involved with you. You don't like me, and you went on your channel and publicly named me and said that someone emailed you who told you that I took advantage of them. Now, whether you read it word for word or you took the content down, plenty of people witnessed it because I became aware of that content because people emailed me, because I don't watch your lives because there's a lot of rhetoric in it that I don't need to have in my world.
And so it seems like to me what Marina is saying is not necessarily, if I'm just like trying to parse out what happened between them, is it seems like what Marina's trying to say is like, maybe you weren't necessarily originally talking about me in that live stream, but you did feel like it was okay to platform all of the crazy things that Michelle P emailed you and said about me, and you put out this narrative and you gave attention to this narrative that Michelle P told you. That seems to be, based on what she just said, that seems to be what I'm hearing. Is like, why would you read out the crazy stuff that this woman is saying about me? Why would you tell people this? Like, that stuff is insane. That's nuts, you know?
Not what I'm about. I want to believe in the good of the universe, in the good of humanity, and that there is a bright future. And you telling me how to run my charity and flourish it, start your own. Don't worry about what I do. Don't worry about what I do. Because I applied for Social Security disability because I've spoken about it at length. The rice experiment. I was living with an abusive person who talked to me horribly and disrespected me every day. I felt deathly ill. I was mentally ill, and I wasn't strong enough to live. And I didn't know that I was going to get better. I have fibromyalgia. None of those things matter. I have fibromyalgia now, but I get my butt out of bed and I do everything I have to do and I help whoever I can and I take people where they need to go and I do what I need to do. And none of those things are your business because my content is about Dollar Tree.
I will say, does she sound less intense, not sped up? I'm getting the vibes that you're so done with this, Zach. Dumpster divers are fun. Have you thought of reacting to that? I have reacted to dumpster divers. Listen, I'm doing just fine. Sometimes people on the internet think that I just do stuff because I feel obligated to. I don't watch or do anything on the internet that I don't want to do. Just to be clear. That's why on my main channel, you haven't seen me say anything about old foodie booty in a minute because I just have had no desire to do it, you know? So yeah, if I didn't want to be here hearing what Marina had to say, I would not be here. And I also think it's like also fair to hear out what she has to say because I sat and listened to Anna bellyache about about Marina, so I feel like I should get to hear what Marina has to say about Anna in response, you know? But I have watched some dumpster diving, both on my main channel and over here, if you're interested. Exactly. Oh my god, the word exactly gets me sometimes when people just say it casually. Sometimes it does sound like my name, and I'm like, major consequences. Thanks so much for 26 months. Appreciate it.
That's it. The moment that you decided to, instead of calling me, read what paraphrased an email was sent to you and name me and say that you don't support my channel anymore, you brought it on. And just because I didn't lay down and let you destroy me does not make you right. I will never allow anyone to destroy me again because that woman who thought she had cancer and thought she had all those things wrong with her, she had just let someone beat her down too long. That's not going to happen to me anymore, and you're not going to do that to me. So I will work.
Is that why Anna thinks that Marina was lying about needing disability? Because like her abusive partner, I am watching for the timestamp, that's why I hovered over. Because her abusive partner made her think that she was sick and that she wasn't doing well. I know it's at 12:55. I think Shay said it was 13:50, right? I think it's 13:50 that we need to be cautious of. So, I got you. No worries. I got it. Marsha, that's not bestie. That's I know. You have said so many times now, bestie, in the chat that they weren't talking about her, just Michelle. You've said that several times now. That isn't even actually an answer to the question that I just had. The question that I had, because Anna has in my comments and in the last video we just watched accused Marina of lying about needing disability. She did it in the last video we watched on my channel, and she also posted it in a comment on one of my videos. So what I'm saying is the reason that Anna thinks that Marina's lying about having a disability because Marina has said that her abusive partner led her to believing that she had a lot of illnesses. I'm just trying to understand specifically where Anna got all up in arms about this disability related situation, because I also don't know the like context of Marina's disability. From what it sounds like to me, based on the things Marina has shared, like she certainly seems like somebody who at a minimum had like a mental health disorder of some sort. So like I don't know that it's fair to call her a liar just because she got denied for disability or whatever it might be, you know? Anyways, hope we're all on the same page. I'm going to leave my mouse hovered over here so that I can see the timestamp so that we can skip over the parts where her kid is in the video.
To prove to people that what I'm here for is to show them what's in the Dollar Tree. They don't have to love me. And for all of the people who are going to comment that I'm bullying that woman, it doesn't matter to me, because the fact is that because my channel grew by a few thousand subscribers in the last few months, once again, let's kick her into the dirt. Let's destroy her content. Why don't we mind our own business and stay in our lane? I'm not talking to you. I'm not putting videos about you out into the world. So
yeah, absolutely, Jamie. It's not Anna's place to decide whether or not she has a disability. To be honest, it's not my place either. It's not my place either. I'm just trying to understand from Marina's perspective what was going on, you know?
don't do that. And if you name me again, I will report you to YouTube. Anytime you name me in your videos, I will report you to YouTube, because
I will say, Marina, I don't know that YouTube will care. I've seen people say a lot, unfortunately, I've seen people say a lot worse about people than what Anna said about you. I don't think YouTube's gonna do anything. It's probably best to just ignore her, to be honest, if you want my professional advice. For the record, my partner has a genetic disorder that gives him crippling arthritis, and he was denied disability. We needed to get a lawyer. They hadn't heard of it, so just assumed he was making it up, even though he had a diagnosis and doctor's letter. Yeah, I mean, all of this also goes back to, it's like incredibly, it's incredibly difficult to convince the government to give folks benefits for their disability. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, buddy? All right. Oh, I think Noel's getting ready to leave, so that's probably why he's barking. He probably heard Noel getting his stuff together. Say hi. Everybody loves you so much. They love you so much. Say hi. Say hi. I'm a stinky boy. I'm a stinky boy. They love you. They look at all the Poe emotes they put in the chat. How's Poe doing? He's fine. I don't know. I don't know if he's bothered or not by Judy's absence. I did mention yesterday in the stream that I feel like he's gone back to eating a little bit more normally. So I think that he might have just been like not eating as much and like, I don't know, solidarity with Judy when she was like eating less. I don't know. But I think he's doing okay. He's getting lots of extra love from us. Aren't ya? Aren't you, buddy? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. We gotta finish. We gotta finish watching.
It is against the law. And if you ever put my 3 last names or 2 last names, my son has a right to his privacy. They can't.
Okay. Oh yeah. We don't need to see that. You said it stops at 14 minutes. He has a right to his privacy, and yes, she's gonna flash him on the camera.
Okay? Like in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or whatever you want to count by 3s, whatever it is that you chose to create some kind of drama over, there is no drama. You're dreaming of the drama because you want to remain relevant. Be relevant by just be yourself and stay in your lane and mind your damn business. If you can do that and stop sending people to my channel to ruin my community, I don't know what you're talking about, the sweet shop, I don't know. I have Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Well, you don't know what she means by the
my cream of wheat.
I found you through Marina a couple of months ago and I really appreciate your content. I admire how you aren't afraid. We thought you weren't going to touch this drama with a 10-foot pole. And I've learned not to be so afraid and give people too much power. That has been the sole lesson. Cheer.
I'm so sorry. No, open the door. I'm gonna hold Poe for a second because I think somebody's gonna come up for a minute. And because of that, he's probably going to lose his mind. How fun. How fun. How fun. Let me read that message back, Gretchen. Thanks so much for the bits. You said, I found you through Marina a couple months ago, and I really appreciate your content. I admire how you aren't afraid. We thought you weren't going to touch this drama with a 10-foot pole, and I've learned not to be afraid and give people too much power. That has been the sole lesson. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be. If you only know me from like Twitch and the other Twitch, the re-upload channel, I've dealt with so much crazy shit on my on my main YouTube channel that this is just like this is like nothing. This is so casual to me, if I'm being honest. This is super casual.
Love my cream of wheat.
Totally just joined. Her lips be flapping real fast. These girlies need to learn to breathe.
Wolfie, thanks so much for the 100 bits. She is talking really fast, but I have her sped up. I have her at 1.5, so I think that's part of it. That's probably why it sounds like she needs to take a breath, because I did speed her up. I mean, this is a very long video. We've been filming for almost an hour.
Love my cream of wheat.
Not Zachary Michael also has a gaming channel. I haven't posted on that in a minute, bestie. One of my real life friends told me that their favorite video I've ever done is the cauliflower ASMR video on that channel. Back when it was supposed to be an ASMR channel. I don't know you from YouTube. I mostly know you from being 5th in Gay Fortnite. Stop. Too soon. All right, let's try to go again. I'm gonna keep holding Poe just in case our guest does end up coming upstairs.
I don't even know what you're talking about beyond that point, but if I have something to say, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not like the other people that you have made so afraid to put videos out anymore, or you hurt so badly by taking your attention away from. Yes, when I was in your good graces, I felt really amazing. I was like, wow, here's this large channel who is naming me, and I feel really amazing that this person who is respected and revered is saying my name out loud and sharing me. I felt really privileged, but that is a fickle love because you don't really care about anybody's content. You only care about yourself. Now, for all of those people out there who I have helped, some of them hate me, some of them don't hate me, some of them went on to do their own thing. It really doesn't matter. YouTube is a really hard business to be in, but I'm a tough chick, I'm a tough old broad, and you're not going to break me. So
I love a tough old broad. I love a tough old broad. I have to say though, you really do, listen, I've told you all before, I stopped giving like shout outs mostly to people, like other people that make similar content to me, because then people associate you with that person forever and they think that you're besties, and you just can't do that a whole lot unless you really know who you're recommending people to. So I think it's kind of crazy that Anna in her video was saying like, oh, I did so many nice things for her. I shouted her out, and we're not even friends. I just shouted her out. I'm like, girl, nobody made you do that. Nobody made you do that. Not Callie who. Jamie. Not Callie who. Get out of here. You are messy as hell.
If you want to choose to bully somebody else, I'll be right there defending them too, because you're not cool. It's not cool to scare people into leaving what they love. It's not easy to turn on a camera and make a video. True. And I'm not a liar. You can call me a liar all you want. Just because you're saying it doesn't make it true.
True.
And I'm speaking to you. I am not saying your name if you want. Just because you're saying it doesn't make it true. And I'm speaking to you. I am not saying your name. Just because you're saying it doesn't make it true. And I'm speaking to you. I am not saying your name or publicly disgracing you so that it's true. And I'm speaking to you. I am not saying your name.
That was so intense. To you. To you. I'm speaking to you.
Or publicly disgracing you so that people can come and insult me and unsubscribe me from my channel. But what I will do is I will start to screenshot all of those comments, and I will start to put them on my community tab so people can figure out who the hell I'm talking about. Because I don't owe you anything. But I
honestly don't know why Marina isn't just saying Anna's name. If you're going to make the whole video, name them. And also, Anna's already made a whole video where she named Marina. So I just feel like, name them. Name them. Name them.
Myself, enough self-respect not to disrespect another content creator to the low level that you have made it really clear that you want to hurt me. I could have done it all of this time since you literally told people to don't watch my channel anymore, or that anyone who associates with me is on your shit list. Who are you? Who are you? We all have a right. People name you and me in the same video. I simply ask them, please don't associate me with that person. I still follow those people. I still don't have a problem with those people because they have a right. They have rights. People have rights in America.
People have rights in America, allegedly. I would think there's some people who are like, I don't know that I have a lot of rights. I think some of my rights are getting treaded upon, but people have rights in America, you know?
People who stand on the soil that aren't born here have rights. They have rights. We all have human rights. Simple luxuries of breathing air and living life in the best way possible. And
I do, in fact, have the right, I think, to breathing air. Although, you know, with all the, like, pollution and smog these days, my rights are being impeded upon there as well, you know?
Not going. Sorry, my son wanted to interrupt me to remind me that I should not get this aggravated. This is not healthy for me, and he's right. I am a mother. I am a wife. I do run a charity.
Oh, Poe, I finally put him down, and now he's working. Hey, you're fine. People are allowed to be in our house. People are allowed to be in our house. Noel's allowed to be in our house. Our friends are allowed to be in our house. Poe's being anti-American. Poe's just upset that lots of people actually don't have rights. Lots of people are actually without rights, but here we are.
I don't need to defend myself to anybody anymore, but I want to make it really clear that I'm not afraid of you. And I strongly urge you to stop committing slander, because I have very respectfully not named names, not because I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of anything because I follow YouTube's guidelines. I don't put videos up and then take them down after I'm done trashing people. I leave them up forever so that everyone knows where I've been, what mistakes I've made, what corrections I've done, whatever I've done. I have supported channels that I don't support anymore. I don't take that shit down. I leave it there because it's a dumb thing I did, and now I've moved on with my life.
Sure.
Shit happens.
I think it's also okay to, like, you know, like I said, I've endorsed people in the past that I probably wouldn't anymore, and that's okay. Both of y'all are public figures, so slander is a bit difficult. Yeah, I was thinking when she was talking about you should stop slandering me, I was like, girl, listen. I know Anna thinks you're litigious. That's not the word Anna used, but you might want to be careful, because I don't know that you would win in a slander court case, you know? Honestly, yeah, Anna hiding the cousin's chat about this is info enough for me to know who was slandering who. Yeah, again, all of this comes down to, like, if Anna just put the cousin chat back up, because I'm sure Anna didn't actually delete those. I would guess she just put them on private, you know, so that people couldn't watch them anymore. I could be wrong. Maybe she did delete them all, and there's no way of recovering it. But I would guess she probably just put them all on private. That would be my thought.
But guess what? We don't know each other. I don't know you. You don't know me. Stop acting like you do. But what I do know is that you did put my private information out into the world. You did paraphrase someone's email that claimed that I took advantage of them. Michelle is someone who I thought was my friend. Problem is, she contacted me and said her name was Michelle, which she has several names. She does manipulate the YouTube algorithm. I have proven it to several content creators.
This Michelle isn't a YouTuber? She said not a YouTuber, so this is maybe not Wavy Waves or whoever people were saying. She has several names. The things are is that this is all just very complicated. People were telling you. I know people told me there were 2 Michelles.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Anna deleted 9 million views from her channel the week after Zach first covered her.
I will say, again, that deleted or privated, because, like, even on Social Blade, where people look at that stuff, like, it will look like views are deleted even if you private the view. Like, basically, all the information that Social Blade has is based on whatever is publicly... almost fallen off my lap. Social Blade is all based on what is publicly available. Like, they can only aggregate data that is publicly out there. So if they can't see it on YouTube, then that it looks like a deleted, like those views were deleted, but they could just be privated. I also was gonna say that I find it so interesting that Marina just like moments ago was like, oh, my son reminded me not to get so heated, and then she immediately got heated again. Yeah, maybe Michelle is not a beautiful name for a baby girl. Like, maybe don't name your child Michelle.
And I don't care who believes me, because people that are not YouTubers do not know what robots are. They don't know what bots are. She contacted me through another party that has nothing to do with you, so that my channel would end up hacked and dead. And she insisted on my address, but I thought she was a different Michelle, who I am friends with. And I stupidly, in the middle of the night when I responded to the email, gave her my address. I gave her my phone number. Correction. On the day that she asked me for my address, because I was supposed to meet up with this woman so that she would finally leave me alone. I was meeting up with her in a public place. My husband was very sick. A lot of things happened. He was ultimately removed from my home. I don't need to relive that. But here we are again, because hurt people like to hurt people.
The bus pulling up right next to her.
On that day, I gave her my address so she would stop blowing up my phone. And I didn't want her stuff. I didn't ask her for anything, by the way. She insisted on buying it. I was supposed to meet up with her in upstate New York because another content creator was pushing me to meet up with her, because actually she was the one who had made this woman try to get to my phone so they could actually gain control over my phone.
And y'all in the chat wonder why I don't call y'all my friend. And y'all in my chat wonder why I will not use the word friend to describe y'all. Like, the level of parasocial relationship. Like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but in no way, shape, or form am I ever gonna feel pressured to meet up with one of y'all. I just won't. I just truly won't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's in New York. Trust when I say the people on the bus do not care. I'm sure they know. Yeah.
Take control of my YouTube channel. Do people need to know about that? No, and that's none of your business either. So when you received an email talking crap about me, instead of spreading that bullshit, you should have emailed me out of respect for the...
She's giving Winifred Sanderson's discount holler. She is kind of giving a little bit of hocus pocus.
Fact that we work in one community, because this is a world that we all have to share. You're entitled to your opinion, but out of respect for you, I have still not named you. Because only those who need to know who you are need to know. You have mouths to feed. Whether your opinion is different.
That goes back to me saying, Anna, just name them. just name them. Just name them. Especially because it's so funny that she's like, I'm not going to name you, but I will link my audience to Zachary Michael Also's channel where he explicitly does name you.
For mine, you have a family and you use this as a place of business. And in a place of business, we have a mutual understanding and respect for one another. But on Zachary Michael's channel, whatever happens, happens. Because guess what? You're not gonna put my shit out there and act like that and expect me not to respond. And I am going to email people privately, because that's what people do respectfully. And if you don't like it, you can email me privately. You wanna keep making videos and committing fraud and slander? It is illegal to do that on YouTube. And
she said, I won't name you, but I will name Zachary Michael. I will name Michael Zachary also.
Will absolutely be reporting your video. Don't question that for a second. But that's okay. It's already been downloaded. And the damage that you did, it's going to get documented because you cannot keep hurting innocent people and acting like you're the victim. It is classic narcissism.
Well, I do think Anna's acting like she's 100% the victim in this situation. I'm like, I don't know that you are entirely. But I also do kind of feel like she's like, whatever Zach has to say about you, out of my control. Out of my control. Whatever Zach says, out of my control. Listen, I'm just an innocent bystander. I'm just watching both of them. Not she's here to doxing you. But Zach, Anna has a gay daughter and a thought son. Did she say that the LGBTQIA child was her daughter? Would you rather have a gay daughter or a thought son? That's a great question.
It's classic narcissism, and I'm very familiar with people like that. I lived with someone like that for a very long time, and I know what it's about. You're not going to break me. I respectfully request you cease to remember that I...
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Oh, I'm so ready for Beyonce's new album. I can't wait.
Block me, block yourself, do whatever you need to do to stay the hell in your lane, because I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering you, and you're not going to continue to talk about me in your community, because that's not it's not allowed. You're just simply not allowed to do it.
Well,
I haven't done that out of respect for the people who watch our channel.
She's allowed to talk about you if she wants. She is allowed. There's nothing in the YouTube guidelines that says she can't talk about another Dollar Tree hauler, as long as she's not like offensive, you know. She's not allowed to like put your full ass name out there if you don't want it out there. She's not allowed to do that, but she can talk about her experiences with you, because if she wasn't allowed to talk about you, then why would I be allowed to talk about either of you? You know, I'm not even involved in this, and I'm talking about all of y'all. It's her daughter. My son is gay and married about 5 months ago. I love a married gay. It's not for me. But when gays want to participate in straight culture like that, I love that for them.
Out of respect for you, I have not named your name. So if you can't recognize that, anyone out there who hasn't yet figured out who you are is not going to unsubscribe, because I'm not a malicious person. I understand that we all have lives. For some crazy reason, you don't want me to continue living the life that I've created for myself.
He's married to a guy. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, getting married is straight culture. like getting married, you might be gay and you're getting married, but it's still straight culture, you know?
But that's not going to happen. So remember this, and to all of my wonderful subscribers who still will be here tomorrow, next week, and the day after that, I appreciate you. But if you're here to let me know that I'm bullying that person...
Like watching Friends. Yeah, Friends, straight culture. Not stop straight shaming us. No, I think weddings are beautiful. I'm going to go to one in April. I can't wait. I can't believe she's still yapping. Yeah, I'd rather talk about straight culture now.
Think again, and really watch the videos that I'm going to share with you. Really pay attention to what's going on, and wake up, my friends, because I've been trying to say,
sheeple.
And if you're a content creator who thinks I'm nuts, I'm not nuts. I have had my channel unhacked 3 times, and look at my views. Every time my channel does well and starts to do well, somebody's got to create drama. I didn't do this today. I didn't do this, but I'm also not going to let it define me. I'm not going to let anyone...
I need to know more about the hackers. I want to know how they did it. I want to know. I would like to interview the hacker. If somebody can put me in touch with the hacker, I'd love to talk to her. Michelle, if you're out there, my business email is on my YouTubies. Is this the end of Anna vs. Marina? I think so, because I don't think either of them have talked about it anymore since this.
Want to break me. I work too hard. Doing YouTube is not easy. Editing videos is not easy. Hunting the Dollar Tree is not easy. And helping your fellow man is definitely expensive and not easy. So I do all of those things every day and still try to be a good mother who just took her kid to the dentist and had to deal with this crap, and wife to a person who suffered a very horrible accident. And I don't want to go home upset or make him more upset for things that he has to be reminded he's been through, because he's healthy now. And God gave me that miracle, because ugly, evil people treated me so badly. God literally, I never have had more faith until I saw the miracle of what happened to my husband. He went from not even being able to be home anymore to being fine. He's okay. We were given a miracle. It's a miracle. I don't know. I have more faith now than ever. And I know that people who try to hurt me, ultimately, God's got me. The universe has me. The universe knows who we all are. And my soul is clean. And those who do
I gotta be careful when it comes to the God stuff, because if I mention that I'm an atheist, there's always somebody that ends up in the comments saying, Zach, it's fine that you're an atheist, but could you please be respectful to Christians? And I'm like, I think I just said that I didn't believe in God, but I don't know. I don't know. I have so many friends that are Christians, y'all. So many people of various faiths. So I just, I'm sorry. Christians are beautiful. Love them all. Well, this is where I get myself into trouble, because I'm like, do I?
ultimately pay the price. So I'm not trying to starve anybody. That is why I never named names. But you have committed a crime.
Okay.
Several
Well,
times
we know Anna's not going to starve because she's got six storage units full of food that she's not sharing with her neighbors. So she's not going to starve.
by naming me by name, giving people my personal information, telling them to Google me. It's not safe for people of all.
That's true.
Not everyone on YouTube should have a map to my house. Would you like to do that so you can be arrested? I think you should stop now because this is getting absurd. And that's all there is to it. Everyone knows where all of us live. We all have that information, but we don't share it.
Yo.
We don't share that information because it's out of common decency and respect. You don't like me? I don't want you to like me.
Wait, why does everybody know where you live, Marina? Let's not do that. Let's stop telling people where you live. I don't know where you live, and I don't want to know where you live.
Like you either, but I don't need to ruin your life, and you don't need to ruin mine. Bye. Don't hurt yourself any further. I don't need to ruin your life, and you don't need to ruin mine.
Bye.
Don't hurt yourself any further by continuing this. You can end it by stopping yourself.
Poe, I know. She's almost done, I promise. She's almost done. She's almost done. I think our friend is actually here now. You live close to me, I think. You will never know because I'm never going to tell you where I live, Marsha. I'm not here to tell you where I live, Marsha. That's for me to know and nobody else to know.
I appreciate all of you who stay here, but understand that anybody who comes here to defend that person will be blocked from now on.
Blocked.
It doesn't matter who you are. You could be my favorite subscriber, but I will not tolerate this anymore. Nothing is worth the well-being of my family. And someone who is continuously putting my private information out, my address, not my address, all three of my last names, because I have aliases. It's just crazy. I wish I did. I wish that I could just snap my fingers and have a whole.
Zach lives by Cox by the river. I don't live anywhere near Chicken by the sea.
Their life, but sadly, I've been through hell, and that same three people's names has lived all of those years of my 52 years that I'm here, and I choose to do good every day the best that I can. And those who know that I've reached out to,
I missed the Pink Panther commentary. Just that her son said like the Pink Panther has aliases.
Reached out to several content creators who have shunned me, and I've helped several people get unhacked who pissed on me at the end of the day.
Today?
And you know what? That's okay too, because it's not about them. It's about.
Oh my God, dog tour Jordy. Thanks so much for 3 months of Prime. Who we cooking today? Well, this is Marina from Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. She's almost done.
What I do for the universe always provides for me. Stay safe and stay savvy, my friends. Bye bye.
I'm gonna stay safe and savvy by not telling people where I live. The way that even at this point, if I ever did meet up with any of y'all, we would not be meeting at my home address. We'd be meeting somewhere in public. It would. Oh my gosh, Poe! Can we just finish the stream? Can we finish the stream? He's not gonna let. All right. Well. Twitch? No, YouTubies. I'm gonna end it here for y'all, and then I'll end it for the Twitch. But I think that ends the saga of the Dollar Tree drama.
Love my cream all wheat.
I think it does.
PSA to the Dollar Tree girlies watching this. Please get a P.O. box.
Yeah, get a P.O. box. Don't have people sending stuff to your home. Yeah, Carly, thanks for that PSA and for the bits. Appreciate it. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, YouTubies. I'm going to say goodbye to the Twitch people. But if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. Bye!